How do you launch your brand towards infinite growth?
My name is Michael Silverstein. I'm the principal author of a new book. The book is called Rocket, and it's the story of 16 entrepreneurs and the creation of their brands. It has a number of lessons that I hope will grab you.
Rule number one, don't ask your customers what they want because they don't know until you tell them. Welcome to the world of Victoria's Secret. Les Wexner is a retail genius. He's the master of using his knowledge base. His theory of the case is that, in fact, consumers cannot articulate exactly what they want. And what you need to do is you need to invent for them. You need to package it up. You need to put it on a pedestal.
As a young man, Wexner was entrusted to look after his parents' store.
He did something that we think of as very basic. It's line of business accounting. He looked at each of the strips of business in his mother's women's apparel store and found beyond the shadow of a doubt they weren't making any money in tailored clothing. They were making all their money in sportswear.
Les used this insight to open his own store featuring women's sportswear. He showed the customer what they wanted, and the Limited was born. But this was only the beginning.
About 25 years ago, he was walking through the streets of San Francisco, and he discovered Victoria's Secret, which was a lot like Frederick's of Hollywood. It was a 4-store chain that sold lingerie, racy underwear to men. It was not a very successful business. Wexner scratched his head and he said, you know, I could reimagine that concept selling sexy to women. And out of that came Victoria's Secret. The big insight was that women wanted to be sexy, glamorous, and comfortable every day. He set upon a redirection, moving the customer target from men to women. The beautiful thing about Victoria's Secret is that it's women buying for themselves. The target customer for Victoria's Secret is a 28-year-old single professional woman in an urban market. She's young, she has her own income, she controls how she spends it. And that was the breakthrough that Victoria's Secret had. Victoria's Secret made it fun for women to shop for lingerie, fun for women to wear costumes, fun for women to wear colors and shapes and sizes, and to experiment.
Wexner catapulted his brand to the next level with the creation of the Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Now costing nearly $25 million, but amortized globally across 3 billion women.
Once again, Wexner created something his customers didn't know they wanted until he showed them. Wexner's success with lingerie enabled him to extend into adjacent categories: sleepwear, swimwear, yoga, and exercise clothes, and with a new brand called Pink.
Wexner came up with the idea that, in fact, this 26-year-old woman had an 18-year-old sister, and the 18-year-old sister also wanted to be sexy, glamorous, and comfortable. In the book, Rocket, we tell the story of how you can only make money if you disrupt markets. You have to look at a large available market and say, how can I recreate it? Wexner did it in lingerie.
And today, Victoria's Secret is
a $7.5 billion enterprise, 70% of the market value of L brands, and a fantastic business. So the lesson out of chapter 1 is not be Les Wexner. No one can be Les Wexner. The lesson out of chapter 1 is don't ask specifically what your customer wants. Listen broadly, think through analogy, understand what the dissatisfactions are within a product category, and then revolutionize it.
Make your dreams for your brand come true. Read Rocket, 8 lessons to secure infinite growth.